Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis, coming to you from the Mentor Cigar Company studio, and I am flying solo today. I'm actually going to try out doing a video recap review of one of my personal reviews. So today I'll be talking to you about the M by Macanudo Toro. The cigar is 6-inch by 50 ring gauge. The country of origin, factory, and blender are all undisclosed. Wrapper is Indonesian Basuki. The binder is from the Philippines, and the filler is from Nicaragua and some undisclosed tobacco. Price point is $7.99, and the cigar was released in July of 2018. So with all that out of the way, I'll get into my experience with the cigar. Start with a pre-light. Milk chocolate brown wrapper, a little bit of variations in color throughout. Some slightly raised veins. Seams are really hard to detect. Head's got a nice, well-applied single cap to it. Band's primarily black with some white lettering signifying the line and the brand, along with some red borders and some red text going along with that. The aroma from the wrapper and the foot are really very much what I would call a Mounds bar. So, distinct chocolate and coconut combination. Pre-light draw brings a little faint version of that same chocolate and coconut, along with a little bit of sweetness on my tongue. That kind of some sweetness or flavoring that's applied to the wrapper or the cap of the cigar. So getting the smoking experience, started out with a very light wood, kind of burning paper, along with a creamy feeling smoke output. A little further in, the profile becomes a little bit fuller. Start to get hints of that synthetic sweetness on random draws. It's coming kind of from the cap. About 1.25 inches in, that synthetic sweetness is really subtle, but it's, more detectable on each draw. Retrohale kind of carries that same profile, doesn't have the sweetness to it. Strength level in the first third was really just that mild. Getting to the second third, pretty much the same as before. Light wood, burning paper, along with a little bit of creaminess, some subtle synthetic sweetness. Half-inch in, the wood note becomes a little bit fuller, gains a little bit of char to it. That sweetness is still present. Further in, starting on a mild coffee note that joins in. Retrohale is really consisting of light wood, subtle synthetic sweetness, and then as the third's coming to a close, profile is really just that creamy coffee with that synthetic sweetness in the background. Strength bumps up to the mild medium mark, and then getting the final third, wood note reduces, becomes even with that creamy coffee note. By half-inch in, that char rejoins the profile. Wood gets back into the lead. About 1 inch in, the creamy coffee and the subtle sweetness drop out, and it's really just light charred wood. And then as the cigar's wrapping up, the charred wood starts to become a little bit fuller from there. Strength bumps up to the slightly below medium mark. In regards to construction, slightly wavy at times, but didn't need any attention. Ash shell on 1.25 inch increments, so pretty good. Nothing to really complain about in regards to that. And for the draw, it was a little bit looser than I prefer, but didn't cause any issues with the smoking experience, so no big deal there. Overall, I think the pre-light draw and pre-light aroma of this cigar is where everything is at. It smells fantastic. You can smell it from pretty far away. But if you like chocolate, you like coconut, those are what we're going to get from this smell in the cigar pre-light. But aside from that, none of that really carries over the smoking experience. Creamy coffee notes at times, but really just kind of some light wood, burning paper notes to it. Construction is really good, doesn't really require any attention to it. But strength level is really low on this cigar, so it's really approachable to any type of smoker. They'll probably be attracted to it by the smell of the cigar, but they're not going to really be getting any of that once they light it up. So lots of people will be able to be attracted to this, I'm sure. Traditional premium cigar smokers are not going to probably be all that interested in this because it doesn't really provide anything in regards to the actual smoking flavors that you can't find in any other number of cigars. But I could see doing well in the flavored or infused arena because of the great pre-light aroma to it. And there's nothing really that's off-putting about the smoke. It's just very light in body and flavors. So I don't really have any interest in revisiting this. I wouldn't mind having one sitting on my desk or something, and I could just smell the aroma of the cigar, but actually putting it in my mouth and lighting it up, I just don't really have much of an interest in that going forward. In regards to my score, I gave it a 5.15, so just slightly above that completely average mark. Flavor profile is very just average. Really good construction on it. That's the only thing that really gets it above that average mark. But nothing really too crazy in regards to this cigar. It's really all show and no go for those people that are car fans that can get that reference. But give it a shot. I mean, if you like infused stuff or you like flavored stuff, maybe go to shot, see if it's up your alley. But it's not something I'm going to be really going back to. If you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. We'll also check out our full written review on the website, developingpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.